versus the Grenadiers.
Am I staying in this or?
You can.
Okay.
What color is the Grenadiers there?
Metro
Alright,
Madness is home.
we are back for week 7 already. This is a doubleheader night. Metro Madness is home. This is in St. Paul. They just played home. The crowd is currently fired up after that game. So here we go. Face off now. Starting now. Keith Jackson gonna hit it backwards again. He did score an own goal doing that. Carter Colson now wants the ball.
The very scary part of last week 6 game was how much Metro Madness passed it back. It's very dangerous. It's high risk, high reward when you have Carter Colson in that.
That's true. Carter Colson with a big hit, and this one should be going out. Yeah, it is dangerous, and you don't want your attacker to hit it backwards because he hits hard, so it's harder to control. And that's gonna be a turnover going over the Grenadiers. They're gonna try and test him out. Grenadiers defense now moving the ball around. That's a chip. This could be a goal, and it's an own goal. 1-0 Metro Madness. They're playing with anger right now. The underdogs here. That's good save by Joseph Young.
That goal is going to be awarded to Harrison Harper, the number 6 defender from.
Oh, is he in the running for All-Star now?
He might be.
Number 6 is, you just need 1 goal and you're in.
It is official. St. Paul has a goal or an assist from every single player.
They're the second team, I believe. But, Keith Jackson's going to hit this one. It's going to be coming down to Carter Colson with a nice shot. It's going to be coming back to Joseph Young with a good save. Joseph Young now going to try and shoot it. And it's just going to be going over the bar. What a series of plays right there. So it's going to be moved around now. Metro defense. Looks like they're going to try it. No, they're not. That's a good shot. Number 5. That was Josh Sutton.
That's his 3rd goal of the year.
Wow.
Metro Madness really pressing.
And immediately,
hard.
this could be game. And that's game.
Grenadiers hurting themselves so much.
Oh my
Metro
goodness.
Madness punching their ticket to the playoffs.
This is Grenadiers were the first team week 1 to shut out a team, and now they're the second team to get shut out. That is just Grenadiers. You are officially, I believe, out of the playoffs. Metro Madness, I think, is guaranteed. Is that correct?
Metro Madness is guaranteed, and the Lobsterbacks are also guaranteed after that loss by the Grenadiers.
Oh man, that's big win.
The only
Congrats
remaining
to those
game
teams.
for playoff scenarios is the Grounders versus the Keyboard Smashers.
Oh man, and that is our last game of the night. So we still have 2
Time
more.
matchup.
Let the players now hop in as we get ready for this week 7 match. A shutout though, that is just. Here we go. Lobsterbacks, Majestic Turtle Chumps. This is the playoff game. This is a preview for the playoffs. And here we go.
Whoever wins this will, in fact, be the first seed in the playoffs.
Yes, this is a very big win. I mean, first seed, you're guaranteed that first game at home. So, we'll see how these guys do. It's going to be popped up now between Peter Hill and Abdul Bobo. That's going to be chipped up. Can Martin Wallace save this? And he does. Good save.
Martin Wallace, a very smart, intellectual defensive goalie. Doesn't let many mistakes get past him.
He is very solid. He might not have the stats, but he's a solid goalie. This one's going to be hit back over. Tim Williver now with the shot. This could be trouble. It has spin on it. It's going to come back down. They have the top, and it just doesn't go anywhere. Hit up to Martin Wallace. Into Tim Williver. This one has backspin. Into the side net. Hey, at the top of the net. This one's coming down. It's going to hit the top of the goal. Oh, my goodness. The top of the goal again. No goal. But a chip. Donald. All right, I'm done. I'm out. Goodbye, team. Goodbye, everyone.
Donald Barnes killing it every single
Where
week.
is he coming from?
What makes him so good is how well he volleys the ball.
I don't believe this. Donald Barnes. You are just unreal. Donald Barnes.
He's in the double-digit goals.
Oh my goodness. He is young too.
He volleys it so well.
He just has the touch of a legend.
It's one touches every single time.
Man, that goal, that header, he just came out of nowhere. He wasn't even
How
part
old
of
is
that
Donald
play.
Barnes? Because he might be going to the Hall of Fame pretty soon.
And that's a
Donald
shot now.
Barnes?
Lobsterbacks need to figure something out here. They need to get up to Tim Williver or set up Jerry Rivera. That is how they'll succeed.
Donald Barnes is only 26, but he's making a case to be the best player in all of volley week in and week out.
Yes, he is, and this one's going to come back down between the two of them. Timmy Williver. And it's just going over the bar. This one's going to come back down to Majestic Turtle Chumps, and it's going to be hit up. Lobsterback's defense now going to try and control. That's between Paul and Timothy Reeves. Tim Williver with a great touch! With a great touch! This one's going!
No doubt. No doubt
Oh
about
my goodness, what a goal. We have the number 1 and 2 attackers in this game. That was a great touch. He settled that thing perfectly. And now they're going to be moving the ball back, and it could be an own goal, but a great save. Martin Wallace.
That's going to be a tough one to get back.
This one has spin on it. This one could be coming back, and Martin Wallace couldn't quite get it. It's tied up. Wow, what a game.
Not much he could do. He made a great initial save, but...
And this could be another own goal from number 6. Martin Wallace, you need to hit it
The same
better than
play?
that. It should be
this
coming
is
back
gonna
down.
go back in.
That's Kai Stewart, who scored that first own goal and
Oh my
almost scored
God.
another one.
Wow.
Donald Barnes has not touched the ball ever since they've scored. This one's coming up. Jerry Rivera now with a great shot. Coming back down. That one's popped up by Kai Stewart. It's coming down to Bobo and Hill. Bobo now with the hit. Up to Kai Stewart, who will turn it over to Lobsterbacks. Paul Kovac now will be starting it. Timothy Reeves, Paul Kovac now moving the ball. Trying to set up. Jerry Rivera. Reeves now up. To Reeves. That one's to Hamilton and Dyer. But that's a good shot. This one should be going out of bounds. Barnes now.
Predicting a Donald Barnes chip to end it.
If
It
he gets
seems like
another
the
hat trick,
most logical ending to this game.
man, we are witnessing history right now between these two attackers.
It's going to Donald Barnes right here.
This could be trouble. Lobsterback's trying to move it around the defense. They don't want to set up Donald Barnes. As you can tell, they're trying to hit it backwards. This was trouble, and they chipped their goalie. Who was that?
First
Timothy
place.
Reeves and Wald Lowe.
First place goes to the Turtle Chumps. The Lobsterbacks choking down the stretch, lose the final 2 games of the season,
Man,
and blew it. Just outright lost their season. They still have a chance, but it's going to be much tougher being on the road in the playoffs.
yeah, they will be away at at Turtle Chumps, so we'll have to see how they do. Donald Barnes though making I don't know if that's his goal or not, but if it was, that's a hat trick for him, and he's looked strong already. We'll have to see how he does. And now we have actually an important match. This is a playoff match here of the West.
The winner goes, and the loser stays at home.
And here we go. Wait, let me just double check, make sure. Yep. Okay. Game 3 of Week 7. This is the final game of the year till playoffs. Between divisional match, winner goes to the playoffs. Here we go now. It's a tough one. This one's gonna be hit up. Oh, Darren Stanley now bumping it around, and it's just gonna be going out. Both these teams have struggled all year, or all season. They've just been struggling. Keyboard Smashers we're on a 3-game losing streak, and we're able to win a game, but then they still lose. While the Grounders win their second game of the year last week against a very strong Lobsterback team. So we'll see how if they saw the momentum in this doubleheader. Keyboard Smashers trying to move the ball around. They're not trying to get to Frank Hill. He is the best player on the Grounders.
As of right now, the Grenadiers have the 2nd overall pick in the draft, and the loser of this game will have the first.
Yeah, so I guess it is technically a win-win. If I was a fan of either one, this is trouble. So if you win, you make playoffs. That's a good sign for first year. And if you lose, you get first pick in the draft. What more can you ask? Juan Gonzalez trying to get it. This could be Juan's last game, and he scores an own goal. Juan Gonzalez! This is not how you want to end your career, man. This is not how you want to do it.
It is going to be tough for the Eureka Keyboard Smash to fill that void by Juan Gonzalez. Not only was he fairly decent with statistics, he was a great veteran presence for this team throughout the season.
This ball's backspin now coming up to Darren Stanley, who's going to get a hard shot. Darren Stanley been a little inconsistent. He's trying to make something happen here. He's trying to get playoffs and prove, hey, I'm a good goalie in this league. Keep me.
This very well
This
might
is
be
trouble.
his last game ever.
And that's trouble. Darren Stanley with a tough save. And it's a goal! Darren Stanley! Not enough power to save that one, and we're tied up at ones.
We saw the same thing happen to Carter Colson for Metro Madness, and there's nothing more deflating than a goal like that.
This is trouble now. Juan Gonzalez with a good shot. This could be trouble. It's going to hit the back of the goal, and it's going to be going out. Yes, that happened week 1 against actually the same exact team, the Eureka Keyboard Smashers. That is pretty funny. This is trouble. This one's hit up. And it's going to go over the bar here. Grounder's now going to try and control this one. This one has backspin. Darren Stanley cannot quite hit it. I don't think he is Carter Colson or Joseph Young. Joseph Young did have a shot like that, but not as strong as Carter Colson. That's a tough shot. Leland Manning now. Leland Manning with a great shot there. Couldn't
A
quite
lot of
connect.
power, but not enough accuracy on that one.
This is coming back to Leland. Leland with a good shot. That one's off number 4, who is Dalton Hutchinson, who has not had that great of a year as a number 4 so far.
The coach for the Keyboard Smashers must be telling them right now, don't make the defensive mistakes. Give the ball back to the grounders. Keep the ball away from your goalie, and you should be fine.
Yes, that is true. Leland Manning so far has a couple shots this game. Looking strong. His shots are strong as usual. Keyboard Smashers now moving the ball in defense. Coming up to Leland, who's getting another shot. A great shot coming back to Stanley. Up to Juan Gonzalez. This is going to be trouble. This is hitting the corner of the netting. Should be coming back down and out. And it does. Our new protective netting. Saving the fans. And it's going to be turned over by the Grounders, going over to the Keyboard Smashers. This one's hit up. It should be going out. We're still tied at ones. Neither team wants to make the mistake on this game. This is like the biggest game of their careers so far. Keyboard Smashers trying to get up to Juan Gonzalez. That's a great pass, and this is a good shot. What a play by the Keyboard Smashers. That is a top play. I don't know who passed it. It was either number 3 or number 4. But great pass right over the shoulder to Juan Gonzalez, who's trying to go out with a bang in his career. Darren Stanley with the hit. This one should be going out.
If the Keyboard Smashers are able to get one more goal to close this one out, the Grounders will probably be saying goodbye to Darren Stanley and Garrett Clark.
Yes.
Two losses at the end of the season.
Yes, indeed. Both of them. It is a rumor that Darren Stanley will be going, but Garrett Clark has had an okay year. He has to leave due to age, but he's been
Garrett Clark
solid.
has the most team-friendly contract too.
Yeah, he's a team player. He sacrifices for the team, and he's a really good person. I mean, so is Darren Stanley. He's just not performing as well as most expected. Now this Keyboard Smasher team, they're up 2-1. Trying to move the ball around. This is Frank Hill, who has not done much. He didn't do much last game either. He hasn't done much in the past couple weeks, now I think of it. So he needs to get something going. Keyboard Smasher's trying to get this one back over the Grounders defense, make them make the mistake. This one's Frank Hill with a good shot. This has top spin. It's going to be going out of bounds. Keyboard Smashers now move the ball around. This one's coming back up to Frank Hill. Frank Hill cannot connect.
The longer this game goes on, you just have a feeling the Keyboard Smashers are about to score an own goal.
Yes. They're just really inconsistent with that, and that's what's scary. You want to end fast as this team. And I think Leland Manning knows that as he is flailing his arms. Can we get a zoom in on that? But oh, the ball pops up. This one's trouble. This one should be going over. Darren Stanley with the hit. Oh, that is not what you want out of the keyboard smashers. You don't want those kind of hits. When it gets between those two defenders, it is not good. Keyboard smashers now moving the ball in defense. This could be trouble. Leela Manny says, not today. And this one's popped up to Frank Hill. Frank Hill with the shot. This is trouble. This could be trouble. It has backspin on it. It is in. Bar down. And we have the new playoff team.
Congratulations to the Keyboard Smashers.
Keyboard Smashers making it as second seed of the West. Winning 3-2, or 3-1, sorry, in a tough match. My goodness.
We have our playoff game set. It will be the Metro Madness at home versus the Keyboard Smashers. And it will also be the Lobsterbacks versus the Majestic Turtle Chumps.
Yes, and before playoffs start, that will be tomorrow night. But before that, we actually have some interviews today. Not with players. We have an interview today with owner of Lobsterbacks, and then we'll have an interview with the owner of the Metro Madness. So first, Lobsterbacks owner Finley Adams, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Hello, Finley. Oh wait, let me broadcast. There we go. Finley Adams, how do you feel about your team's play today?
No comment.
Oh, no, okay. You did have some tough games. Do you think you guys can recover from the mental state of these past two games?
Yeah, I think a one-day break is needed.
One day. Well, the playoffs do start tomorrow night, so you have a little bit less than a day to prepare for that.
Not that bad, though.
What was that?
It's not that long, or it's not that bad though. It's still a bad day.
Yeah, that is true. So how do you think Donald Barnes popping off against you guys? How do you think you can control him coming up?
We can't.
Okay. That is Finley Adams.
Okay, folks. Finley Adams down.
We're gonna go to his house that night and have him out for the season.
Oh, wait. What are you saying? Wait.
He's gonna be swimming with the fishes.
Oh, okay. Finley
Adams.
Adams, it was nice having you.
Oh my goodness. And he might be kicked out of the league.
Alright, now we have Metro Madness owner Bradley McGuire here with us. Bradley, how do you feel about your team's play today?
We feel great about it. We scored 3 goals, shutout. Carter Colson played well. Keith Jackson played well. We feel great.
Yes, you guys did have a shutout, the second shutout of the year. The other one only by the Grenadiers, who you just shut out. How do you feel about Keith Jackson, though? Some questionable plays he had. He had a couple almost own goals. I think he did have one own goal. Is there something you can do to help him with that?
There's nothing we're going to tell him. We feel confident in his play. He feels confident in his play. As long as he understands what he needs to do, he will do it. We feel confident.
Okay, I like that. Do you how do you think you guys will prepare for the Keyboard Smashers?
The only way we've been preparing is playing these games. We might have a scrimmage, but we feel great. There's no better way to enter playoffs than 3-0 sweep.
That is true. So, do you have any shout-outs or last words for the fans before the big playoff tomorrow?
I just want to congratulate the entire team. Also want to send my regards to the San Francisco Grounders. Great divisional team. We're going to miss seeing them in the playoffs, but we'll see them next year.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Mr. McGuire, for this post-game interview. We'll see you guys tomorrow in a big playoff match. So that will be all for today, everyone. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow night, big playoffs for the whole league. So we'll have to see what these teams do. And what a night. What a night of games. Do you have any last words, buddy? Check.
Nothing tonight.
Alright, well, we'll be signing off. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for a big playoff game.